Hello children, welcome you all to the SST class of Standard 4. Today we are continuing the same topic, the Great Indian Desert. And so in previous video, we were discussing about the third desert, its location and its physical features like sand dunes and oasis, etc. And in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the climate. So the student, do you know the meaning of the word climate? Climate means the regular pattern of weather condition over a long period of time is known as climate. So third desert regions remain hot and dry throughout the year. There is very little rainfall and we find the extreme type of climate in third desert, or the third desert show the extreme type of climate. So during the summer season, the days are very hot and nights are very cool, and during the winter season, the days are warm and the nights are very cold. And this is because the sand absorb and lose heat quickly. And a hot and dry climate means that big tree cannot grow here. Only plant that can survive on little water can grow here, like cactus, date palm, kikar, khijri, etc. So the third desert shows extreme type of climate desert in summer season. Days are very hot and nights are cool, and in winter season days are warm and nights are very cool. So in third desert shows extreme type of climate, and in summer season days are very hot and nights are very cool, and in summer season hot and dry wind blow in the desert area, and in winter season days are warm and nights are very cold, and nights are very cold, and the third desert shows the extreme type of climate. So there is very little rainfall here. This is because the Aravalli Hills does not allow to enter the moisture laden wind into the desert area, and so as rainfall is very little here, water is also very short. So the government of Rajasthan is trying to provide water not for the household work but also for irrigation facility, and the government has shut out the water problem by making a canal known as the Rajasthan Canal, and water from the river Satluj has been brought to the desert through the Rajasthan Canal. And Rajasthan Canal is also known as the Indira Gandhi Canal, and Indira Gandhi Canal is one of the longest canal in the world, and this canal helps the farmer to grow different type of crops like wheat, bajra, etc. And this Rajasthan Canal turn the desert area into lush and green areas. So the government of India, the government of Rajasthan has sought out by making a canal known as Rajasthan Canal, and Rajasthan Canal is also known as Canal, and Indira Gandhi Canal, and this canal has turned the desert area into lush and green. So the government of Rajasthan has sought out the water problem by making a canal known as Rajasthan Canal. And Rajasthan Canal is also known as Indira Gandhi Canal, and Indira Gandhi Canal is one of the longest canal in the world. And the water from Satluj River coming through the Rajasthan Canal and provide the desert area, and this Rajasthan Canal or Indira Gandhi Canal has turned the desert area into lush and green areas. Now we discuss life in desert region. So the third desert is very hot and dry. Life in this third desert is very harsh. People lead a harsh life here. So why? So climate. So because of adverse climate with extreme temperature, scanty rainfall, and also the scarcity of water, people here lead a harsh life, and people are settling mostly near the oasis, because around the oasis they can get water and carry out farming. So they settle down mostly near the oasis, and the main occupation of the people of the region are animal rearing and quarrying, and people around reared animals like goat, sheep, camel and cattle, and due to the presence of minerals like copper, silver, limestone, etc., here mining takes place, and the region has marble rock on a large scale. So, in most of the houses of this region, in this desert region, have flat roof and small windows. And wall of their houses are kept thick because to keep them cool. And underground tanks are also made to save rainwater here, and these tanks are also called tanka. And some people live a normal life here. They travel from one place to another looking for food and to sell their things or other things, and they do not have permanent homes, and they are called banjara. And so some people here live a nomadic life here. They travel from one place to another looking for food and other things, and they do not have permanent house, and they are called banjara or nomads. They travel on camel across the desert in group called the caravan. So life in desert. So people of desert region lead a harsh life because of adverse climate, extreme temperature, scanty rainfall, and scarcity of water. And main occupation third desert are animal rearing and quarrying. So people of desert region lead a harsh life because of adverse climate, extreme temperature, scanty rainfall, and scarcity of water. And main occupation of the people of third desert are animal rearing and quarrying. And the people of the third desert settle down near the oasis because they can get water and carry out farming. And most of the houses in desert areas have flat roof and small window, and wall of the houses are kept thick enough to keep them cool, and underground tanks are also made to save rainwater here, and these tanks are also called a tanka. And some people live a nomadic life here, and they travel from one place to another looking for food and other things. They do not have permanent home. They are called banjara and nomads, and they travel on camel across the desert in a group called camel caravan. And the camel plays an integral part in the desert areas. So camel plays an important part in the life of the people of desert, and they are the most suitable animal for traveling across the desert. They can live because they can live without water and food for many days, and their padded feet enable them to walk on the sands. And so camel is called the sheep of the desert, and they are very useful animal in desert. And people of Rajasthan are also very highly skilled in handicraft like stonework, tie and dye, embroidery, bidri work means stone carving and jewelry making, etc. And their handicraft product fetch a large income in our country through export, and colorful and rich culture prevail in the desert region. And Rajasthani have great passion of music and dance, and the Rajasthani men and women wear dhoti and kurta, and women wear the men wear dhoti and kurta with colorful turban, and women wear colorful dresses called ghagra and choli with odhni. Both men and women cover their head to protect themselves from the scorching sun. So, and Buddhism and Jainism are the main major religion in Rajasthan, and people of Rajasthan speak Rajasthani, and some of the folk dance of Rajasthan are the Kalbelia, Ghumar, Kachi Ghori, etc. And major festival of Rajasthan are Teej, Urs and Pushkar Mela, and a large number of tourists from all over the world visit here every year. So people of Rajasthan speak Rajasthani. Main festival of Rajasthan are Pushkar Mela, Teej, Urs, etc. And the famous folk dance of Rajasthan are Ghumar, Kalbelia, Kachi Ghori, etc. And the major religion of Rajasthan are Hinduism and Jainism. So students, this is much for chapter 4. In next video we will discuss about the question answer, and now it is time to stop here. Bye bye.